story to
streaming.
say when.
Oh boy. I'm gonna try my
Oh
best to pay
boy,
attention, but I'm gonna be animating, so I might sound distracted sometimes.
it's okay. I'm gonna check if you're live. Um, you are. Okay.
Wait on it to start. I have to pull it up on my phone because I can't see the chat on my computer while I'm animating. I got like stuff
Featuring
in my
me.
throat. That's annoying. Goodness gracious.
Can I say bees nuts in the chat and you
These
pin it?
nuts. I'll pin it.
Thank you. What's the heart emoji for? Why can I send emojis in the YouTube chat now? Thank you.
YouTube. Okay, okay. Now I'm gonna be animating on this sick Krita app that will delete my progress sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah. Because I'm working on a very serious video.
I can see
Yeah.
that on the stream you have a picture of Disco Bear.
Yeah, it's important. It's a very serious, important stream. If it has Disco Bear, it's always gonna be like
Oh,
super
wait, can the chat
serious.
hear me? I have no idea because I have it off.
Oh, yeah, they should be able to hear you.
I'm I hope so. Chat, let me know. Give me a sign.
Yeah. There's a little bit of yeah, they said they can hear you. There's a little bit of a delay, so you gotta be patient.
Yay. Ah, okay. So I have a silly story to say.
Oh boy.
A boy
Oh boy.
rubs
What's your story?
hands evilly. So today, because it's Easter and we're visiting my family, we went to the baby store. And my family is Hispanic. We speak Spanish most of the time.
Mhm.
So, but I mostly speak English. So there's a lot of words in Spanish I don't know. So today, my grandma, because I'm going with my grandma because my brother and mom are not here. My mom's in Spain for some reason. So I'm at the baby store with my grandma, and my grandma asked me, "Hey, can you find un rompecabezas?" And that's the first time I've ever heard that word. I'm like, "Isn't that an insult?" Because in Spanish, rompecabezas is either an insult or a threat. It's like
Yeah.
when you call someone un rompecabezas, you say they have brain damage. And then when you tell someone that you're gonna rompe de cabeza, that you're gonna like hit them in the head, you're gonna hit them or something. So my grandma's telling me, "Hey, can you find this rompecabezas?" And I'm like, "What are you saying?" And then she's describing, and she's like, "Tú sabes, those little like things that you take apart and you put back together." And I look at her, and I'm like, "You mean a puzzle?
A
Why do you what?"
puzzle.
Like,
Let's go.
so you're telling me that a rompecabezas is both an insult, a threat, and an
And
item?
a puzzle. A puzzle.
It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. And I was just like astonished. I was just like, what is this? Like I thought she was like threatening me. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what is this? And she's like, un rompecabezas, tú no sabes. I'm like, what is that?
You
And
learn
she's like, you
something new every
never,
day.
you didn't know that. Yeah. It's like, I thought she was
Oh,
insulting me.
I feel that. It's okay. My dad would like since he knows like a good bit of German, he would call me his best insult would always just to call me a fruit bowl in German. I can't even remember what the word is, but it was like his favorite thing.
Is it because you're fruity?
No, but you know, I guess that also works as a reason.
Um, he's thinking 5 steps ahead. He's 5 parallel universes ahead of you. Anyway,
He already
we
knew. He was
watched
like,
the
this child
Mario
is gonna
movie.
grow up to be so fruity.
Like, this is my new child, my infant son, and he's gonna be fruity. Like, I can sense it in his aura.
Yeah.
I'm working on Flaming Flowers pages, and I just learned that I forgot every single bandage Mike is wearing.
That happens.
Anyway, Mario movie.
Mario movie. Yeah. I don't want to like spoil stuff just in case people like are watching this and haven't watched it yet and don't want spoilers.
Yeah, yeah. It was really goofy though. That's all you need to know. It was
It
goofy.
was mid, but it was enjoyable. Like it was fun
Like
to
it's like
watch.
the mid movie I'd watch with friends.
Yeah. It's one of the better Illumination movies though. Like
No, it's the first Illumination movie that didn't make me want to die.
it didn't have any fart jokes.
There was no fart jokes. It
That
was
made me so
great.
happy. I was like, "Oh my goodness, they didn't like have some kind of fart or whatever. They didn't have like, oh, there's poo poo. It's funny. It's stinky."
And also, I don't like Illumination animations because like they look stiff, they look lifeless, they look like they're
Mm,
all in physical therapy for whatever car accident they were in.
yeah, I
But
feel
like
that.
this, yeah, but like this movie was like the first one where I looked at it and I'm just like, wow, it looks presentable.
Yeah.
And also,
Yay, you do it.
someone's phone,
He's doing a move.
someone's phone's ringing. He's, whoa, Disco Bear. More,
You be
I don't know where I
discoing.
was going with
Look at
that.
him. Whoa. Animating is my
Whoa,
passion.
this graphic design is my passion. You know, one
Oh,
time, in eighth grade, I had a picture of someone dressed up as Cleopatra, and then someone dressed up as a bottle of Caesar Ranch, and then I sent it to my history teacher.
that's amazing. And my the digital design course that I took, um we could like do whatever we wanted in that class. Like we were learning how to make like branding and stuff and stuff that you do in a digital design course. But this group of people that were like around like my group, they decided they were gonna make this little poster. It was like Call of Duty, and they added like this lightning in the background and added this text that said like "Rip Nana, I hope you and Grandpa are together now in hell." And like it was like so
Wait, don't
crisp
you have
and
that in
well.
your room?
Yeah, I do have it in my room because they kept printing it out, and I asked for one, and now it's hanging in my room because it is so funny. Like it is so
I
crisp and well
remember you gave
designed.
me, yeah, yeah,
It's
I
so
remember you were
good.
giving me a room tour and you just had that in the corner of your room and you said, don't ask what that is.
It's so funny. I love it so much. That course has taught me a lot.
Gotta love digital design class. I
Yeah,
didn't have that in my I didn't have that in my middle school.
it's because it's not a middle school
We had
course.
like I mean true, but like my middle school was weird because it was like a private school, which means that they got to do
Ew.
cool things like mastery, which is just basically an optional class. And you have junior mastery, and then you have senior mastery. And all each one is 3 years, so every year you go, it counts for one of the years. Junior mastery, you can switch in between years, but senior mastery, you pick one, and that was it for the rest of the 3 years.
Huh.
I had art for all those
Hey,
six
kitty.
years of mastery.
Yeah.
Like I even tried out for different ones. I was just like, please take me out, and they're just like, no, you're stuck there.
Oh. Goose goose.
It was fine though, because the goose.
She doesn't like it whenever I talk out loud, like on the phone or something. For some reason, she gets like really mad at me. But
Yeah, she swatted your phone and I just got face revealed.
I remember that. I accidentally face revealed to you because she hit the phone.
Yeah. And then I drew it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then you made it your profile picture.
It's such a good drawing. You need to like remaster that drawing now.
I'm gonna do it when I finish shading Michael in Flaming Flowers. Because I'm like very behind on pages. Because I was wa doing things like watching Mario.
Yeah, I feel that. I have such a hate for Disco Bear.
Like, Disco Bear, I don't like him. But for some reason, I think his design is silly.
He's a creep. You know?
He's a
Wow, there was
creep.
one person watching
He's a
right now.
weirdo. Really? Oh
Yeah,
my
he is
God.
weird.
I hope it's my mom. Max says, "Oh my God, Extra's voice is so deep."
Yeah, it is deeper than usual. And that's my natural voice. This is what I naturally sound like.
Yeah. What are you talking about, Max? Also, look, Max, I'm invited to something.
What was I thinking about? I don't know.
How am I supposed to know?
I don't know. I was just thinking out loud. Sorry. Actually, no. I'm gonna do the cooler
Also,
eyelids.
I forgot to say, but I think I told you, but like when I was at the theaters to watch the Mario movie, my brother, who's also
Yeah.
ironically named Mario, uh, he brought his friend, and his friend is a very like he speaks his mind, right? He's
Yeah.
very honest. So in the theater, we're watching it, and then he just screams, "Bowser got that Riz!" in while the whole theater's silent, and everyone just starts laughing.
It's amazing.
And then like when he left the theater, he started like singing. I forgot what it was, but it was like the emo song from that one guy, that one TikTok. I don't know. I don't have TikTok.
Which emo song? There's several emo songs.
It's just the day that I will fall for you. I don't know.
Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
That one. And then everyone around him started singing along.
uh,
Like, yeah. And no one's coming to see the FNAF movie with me and my family because no one cares.
oh, I'm gonna have a whole group going to watch the FNAF movie. I'm so excited.
I
We're
really
all gonna
want to go. I've
dress up
been
as
begging my
FNAF
mom.
characters.
No, when I went to the Mario movie, it was like the theater was packed and like
Oh yeah,
everyone had
same
like
for me.
Mario hats and it was amazing.
Like, I was waiting in the
I hope
lobby,
it's the
which is
same for the
like
FNAF movie.
the lobby is like super small at the theater that I was at for some reason. And like there is a group of like 10 kids who came in all wearing different Mario costumes and they were just like so loud and rambunctious and I was like, "Oh my goodness. This is going to be
No, I'm
crazy."
surprised that my theater, yeah, I'm surprised that like my theater, it was like obviously there were kids, but there wasn't crying babies. So like it was
Wait.
actually a very, very chill theater. Like
Yeah.
everyone was like making jokes and laughing. Everyone had a standing ovation when
Yeah,
at the
but
end.
but the guy I sat next to in the theater would like laugh at all of the jokes that weren't funny. Like I was sitting there, they would make like such a
I don't
stupid
know.
joke, and he would be like, "That's funny," and I was like, "Stop."
I remember like my theater would laugh at some of the jokes, but the one that everyone started laughing at, I don't know if I could say it, but you know the scene with Bowser and the other old guy, I forgot his name, where he's practicing
Kamek?
trying to propose to Peach.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like this, everyone just like was dying. I Like I was saying, like it's gonna be he's gonna be practicing on Luigi, and then it's just this old guy.
Dressed up in makeup too, the full immersion.
Also, when they were playing the piano, I noticed that he licked his lips for some reason. Like, why did they animate that?
For the realism.
I don't know if they did it because he's I don't know if they did it because he was old, but like he was just mid-talk and then he just licks his lips and I'm just like, bro.
Do you never lick your lips mid sentence?
Yeah, but I don't do it like the way he did it. Like I just like do a little bit. Bro was like all in, like he was gonna about to make out or something.
Yeah, he just slays like that.
He got Riz.
Look at this dude. Look at this loser. What is this dude doing?
He's busting it down sexual style.
Busting it down. Quirked up white boy.
He got that light skin stare.
Max, you do got that
People,
riz. I'm sorry, I'm talking to him in the chat.
Max has no Riz.
What?
Max has no Riz. Okay.
Can't do my boy like
Max
that.
has no Riz. Have you
Wouldn't like
seen Yax? Yax has no Riz.
didn't we like call one time like during the summer and Max was there and he turned on the camera to show his face and he said that he looked like he belonged on r/nice guys.
I did say that. That was like the one time we ever called, and then he just said your name, and I'm just like, oh,
Yeah, I
am I
know. He
allowed to
was
use
like,
that?
yeah, I was like, oh wow, thanks. That lasted like 2 seconds. And so now, like every single time he's about to call for a stream, I'm like, just don't say my name. Okay, you gotta practice. Just don't say my name live.
I don't say it because I'm used to saying extra, but then when I'm
Yeah,
joking, I'll like put it like extra, insert name, animates like a full name.
yeah. Oh,
I'm pretty sure you know my name, right? Because
I do know
my
your name.
mom,
Yeah.
like, no one calls me my name from the people who know me except Emp, and she does it when she wants my attention. Like, if we're calling and I'm not paying attention, she'll lean into the microphone and just whisper my name, and I'm just like, huh? Like, who summoned me?
Yeah, Max. Max, I remember that.
But is Max putting in the chat? Hold on.
He's talking about a D&D session that he had that he told me about.
I've played D&D before, uh, but I've never played it seriously. It was mostly just roleplay.
It's fun.
Someone asked me a question. They said, "Who's my favorite FNAF character?" That's a hard one because I like a lot of them. I can't really pin it down to one. And
I
I
would
don't know if you're
assume it
talking
would.
about Flaming Flowers.
If
Huh?
I had a guess, can I guess?
Sure.
Is it Henry Emily?
I will kinda, he's up there. Because, like, I don't know if they're talking about canon FNAF characters or Flaming Flowers characters. Because if it's canon, then either Henry or William. Because I like morally gray characters.
Yeah.
I know I draw Flaming Flowers Henry as uwu soft boy, but no, he's very morally gray.
Yeah,
Like,
very
have you
much.
seen his wife? Like, Jesus Christ.
I need to make sure that Disco Bear looks like as fat as I possibly can while still making him look like a Happy Tree Friends character.
Max asks if you have Riz.
No, I don't got Riz.
Bro got bro got that Southern Riz. Someone's going crazy because we're streaming together. It's like this is not the
Who?
first time I've been on
Oh,
a
oh
stream.
yeah. This is
Like this is not
definitely
the
not the
first time
first
I've
time.
been on a stream.
Yeah.
Like I've been on M streams like a lot of times. I think I've been on most of them because every time she starts streaming, I'm like, "Hey, can I join?" And she says, "Sure."
Why is this one frame of Disco Bear taking so long for me to draw?
Because he's got that Riz, bro. You need to perfect the
No!
Riz.
Literally, like, Giggles has dated, like, almost every single character in the male cast except for Disco Bear.
Listen, she's an honest hoe. I can't believe that just came out of my mouth. I watched too much Gabriel Iglesias. I need to stop.
Dude, I got, like, a shrine of Happy Tree Friend stuff in my room now.
Yeah, you've shown me.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
like a little like shelf,
That's
and it's
not all
just
of them.
happy tree friends.
That's all of my official plushies. I also have 3 off-brand plushies and all of the DVDs. And I
I
also
want to ask
ordered
you a
a...
question.
What?
Oh, they said extra. Has there been a certain animation meme that you really enjoyed working on?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You
I don't remember
forgot.
working on animations very much. Wait, what did Disco Bear's shoes look like? I know they're like platforms, but like what do... Oh, I have to look up a
I'm pretty sure he has
reference.
high heels.
No, he has platforms. Hang on.
I don't know different types of shoes.
Oh, he has for this reference, because I had no idea he had pockets on his shirt.
Oh, are you sure those? I don't know different types of shoes, but those look like the 10-inch high heels.
Yeah, they're platform shoes. It's like the entire bottom of the shoe is raised so that you look taller.
Can I get those?
Right?
Can I have that? What are you talking about? You're taller than me.
I am
That's
barely
like the
taller
one
than
thing you
you.
brag about.
I brag about it, but I am like honestly barely taller than you, which is really funny.
No, when I met Emp, when me and Emp met at Disney, um, the first thing she did was pick me up. And
For
then
the person
every
in the
time we
chat, I
went
hope
to
you
the
liked your
park or
Flippy
we saw.
plush.
Oh yeah, I remember you like shipped it.
Yeah.
Someone said Eldon is very cute. No, he's very throwable.
Which actually, hang on, I got a story about the post office adventure that I had because it was horrible. Okay, so
Oh,
I went to the post office and went to go ship the thing. I had already bought the shipping label because it was through eBay. So I printed the shipping label at home. And I went to the post office and I put it in the box, put the shipping label on the box, went to go ship it, and they were like, "This won't scan. You have to like go print it somewhere else." Um and I was like, "Okay, like what do I do about that? Can you print it here?" And they were like, "No, you have to go to the USPS place instead of UPS," which was like half a mile away. And he was like, "You have 30 minutes, by the way. Like, you only have 30 minutes." And I didn't have a car because I don't have a car. I was dropped off there. So I had to walk all the way over to USPS. and I had to go get it printed. And they were like, okay, just email us the shipping label. So I went to go email it, but my email wouldn't like go through for some reason because my phone like does that. And so I freaked out for a second, and I tried to ask. I called like my dad, and I was like, "Can you just send an email for me because my phone is being weird?" So he tried to send the email, but it wouldn't go through. And then I tried to email it again, and it went through that time. And so I got it printed, and then I was able to go to the post office and get it shipped. And then when I was waiting to get picked up again, it started raining, and that was my
Damn.
day.
I
So I hope you
remember
enjoy
one
that
time
Flippy
I
plush.
I remember one time I had something similar. My dad took me to pick up a package, and I thought it was my YouTube package, but it turns out it was just some random package. Because you instead of just leaving the package there like a normal person, they did like the sorry we missed you thing. So I had to go pick it up at the USPS store that's like next to my house.
Yeah.
So I go and I'm just like I go in, I'm like, hey, I need to pick up this package. And they're like, do you have an ID? And I'm like, yeah. So I take out my ID and it's like, oh, you're a minor. We need an adult with you. And I'm just like,
Oh.
huh? Right? So and my dad's nowhere to be found. I go outside and I'm trying to find my dad, and he's just driving around the parking lot. So then I find him like, Dad, they said I they said they said I'm a minor and I need to pick up this package. And my dad gets mad at me because he's like, "What do you mean you need an adult?" And I'm like, "I need an adult because I'm a minor, Dad." So he goes into the post office
Why are
and
you
we can't even get the
underage?
package anywhere. Why are you underage? It's like, why can't you grow up faster? So it's like, so he goes in and he tries to get the package and he doesn't have an ID.
He doesn't have an
And
ID?
this man, he doesn't have an ID. So like, this man like goes and he doesn't have an ID. So we had to drive back and we had to get this man's ID and we come back and then it's like, okay, let's give up the package. And it's like, oh, okay, wait, my grandma's here. ¿Qué quiere, abuela? Sí, pero si no tiene nada. Con salsa. ¿Salsa qué? Yo puedo comerlo con mantequilla solo. Sí, pero no mucho. Okay, bye. Te quiero mucho. My grandma was asking me what I wanted on my pasta. I'm sorry.
You're good.
But anyway, we go to this to get this man's ID. So we come back and we go and we finally get the package. And it turns out it wasn't even my YouTube's package. It was just some random package. And it wasn't even our package.
Man.
Yeah. Anyway, it says we need to start a new Zoom meeting.
Oh no. Okay. Can you do that?
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna do
Okay.
that.
Okay. Hello, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, hello. Well, ooh, these nuts the sequel.
The
Okay,
sequel.
I named it These Nuts the sequel. I'm gonna keep doing that every time we need a new meeting. I'm just gonna say
Oh my
These
gosh.
Nuts the prequel to the sequel. Anyway, my
Oh my
cousin needs
goodness.
me for a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
I'm back.
Yay! I'm not alone
Like
anymore.
these, yeah. But like they kept asking me about the stupid pasta. They're like, okay, do you want Alfredo sauce? I'm like, yeah, just don't put too much. And it's like, okay, but do you want the Alfredo sauce? And I'm just like, yeah, just don't put too much. It's like, I'm saying I want the Alfredo sauce. Like, why do you keep asking me if I want the Alfredo
Alfredo.
sauce or not?
Alfredo sauce,
I
yum.
like Alfredo. It's like this. They kept asking me like, do you want the Alfredo sauce? I'm like, yeah, just don't put too much. Okay, but do you want the Alfredo sauce? I'm like, I want the Alfredo sauce. I'm just telling you not to put too much Alfredo sauce.
That's amazing. Alfredo sauce is really good.
I love Alfredo sauce.
Whoa!
I love the garlic. No, I love in Olive Garden when you get the garlic bread and they give you a little bowl of Alfredo sauce so you can dip the bread in it.
Yeah. Sorry, Goose like made a really cute little stretch noise, and I had to go over there to pet her.
I miss my dog because I'm not home.
Yeah, it's okay. I miss my cat like every second that I'm not even like in the room. I'm like, no, where's my cat?
Uh, what was I doing in Flaming Flowers pages? Oh yeah, rain. I gotta draw rain.
Rain.
Rain, rain, go away. Please somebody help. Why is my rain not working? Hello?
Why is why is your rain not working?
Okay, never
Sounds
mind.
like
I
a you
fixed it.
problem. Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I don't care that you broke your
You broke
elbow.
your elbow.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
To that person in the chat, Olive Garden is a restaurant.
You've never been to Olive Garden before?
They might not live in a place where Olive Garden is like a common thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. In Florida, they have these things called Publix, and
We have Publix.
it's like a, yeah, you get, because like Publix is like a mainly like a West, wait, never eat sour, East thing in the US. And I go to Publix like almost all the time. My dad works at a Publix. He's the manager of the produce section at Publix. And then Kai told me, Kai, M, Dave, whatever. They were like, "What's a Publix?" I was like, "You've never been to
Yeah,
Publix?"
that's weird. I don't go to Publix like regularly. We just always like go to Walmart, but um, I know it
I
exists.
have a Walmart and a Publix. I have like a Walmart and a Publix next to each other, and we go to Walmart for like just like general things, but then when we want groceries, we go to Publix. And then
Yeah.
like Emp was like, "Oh, we don't have Publix. We have like this other thing. I forgot what it was, but I remember it sounded like a sexually transmitted disease."
Are
That's exactly what like I called it.
you
She's
talking
like, "Oh,
about
we have this." And I'm like, "That sounds like a disease."
which one are you talking about? Was it like
I don't know.
Ingles?
It wasn't that. It was like yeah, everyone's talking about Publix. Like go to Publix, bro. Their mascot's a dinosaur.
I
But like
struggle
I
with the
forgot what it
eye
was
direction
called.
so much.
It's okay.
Why can't I
Yeah,
get them to
HEB,
look in
that
the
one.
same direction? What?
Yeah, someone just said they have
HEB?
HEB. It was that one.
I've
HEB.
never
And
heard
I
of
said that
that.
sounds like a sexually tr it's
That does
basically
sound
just
like
the Texas version of Publix.
that's
Yeah.
weird.
And I said it sounded like a sexually transmitted disease.
Yeah. You know what's a Southern classic though?
What?
Cracker Barrel.
I love Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel and Waffle House.
I'm scared to go to Waffle House. There's like a Waffle
Waffle
House
House
fight every
is
like 5 minutes.
yeah, it's great. It's the authentic
I'm like
Southern
scared to step
experience.
into a Waffle. Though I know that I searched it up one time after a Moist Critical video, but there's like Waffle House has like codes of like when they're open. They have like a green code, a yellow code, or like and like a red code based on like when they're open or not. And
Who is honking
there was
outside?
like a Waffle House. Like, huh?
Hang on. Someone's like honking outside.
Oh.
Oh, well, they're driving away now. I don't know what they wanted. Okay, how do you add? Okay, you have Max's Zoom thing, right? Like we talked with him like once on Zoom, right?
Yeah, Max has Zoom. I have his
Yeah,
contact,
he
but we literally never talk.
yeah he said he wants to be added to the call. So can you try and do that? Or like
I have his contact, so I can try to invite him, but if I can't, I'm
yeah, I
pretty
can
sure
try to
you
invite.
can.
I'm inviting Max.
Uh,
I got it.
all right.
Invite.
Oh, someone asked what Cracker
Join
Barrel
Max.
is. So Cracker Barrel is like a Cracker Barrel's a southern breakfast and lunch type restaurant. And then on the side they have like a little convenience store and they have like everything. They have sweaters, they have toys, they have souvenirs, notebooks, plushies. They got everything. They got
Yeah,
everything.
honestly.
And
My
also the
grandma
like
worked at Cracker Barrel for like the longest time. Like she was like a 5-star waitress, and she would get me stuff from Cracker Barrel all the time. It was so great.
I got my fidget toy Terrence from Cracker Barrel.
I got my Slinky Dog from Cracker Barrel.
I got one of my favorite sweaters. I remember one year I dressed up as Jay Schlatt for Halloween, and I got the sweater at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
Like they got everything.
they really do. Like it's crazy.
Someone said like Denny's but store. Okay, Denny's but more southern.
Yeah, it's all like it feels like you're in a cabin and there's like wagon wheels on the walls.
Yeah, and they have like a bunch of memorabilia of like stuff from like the Western days of
Yeah.
America. They have like things like signs advertising like cans of beans and shit.
Yeah. I love
I'm
that
pretty
place.
sure the first Cracker Barrel was in is Texas, was in Texas. But I love Cracker Barrel.
Me too.
They even have a cool train sometimes. Cracker Barrel has trains. Mostly they just have like the wheelchairs. Not the wheelchairs, the rocking chairs at the front.
Wheelchairs.
Yeah, you get to you get to sit in a wheelchair.
You can also have
That's
like
another thing about Cracker Barrel.
you have like checkers and like
Hmm.
I specifically
Oh,
remember
yeah,
was
they
it like
have checkers.
Chinese checkers that like I never knew how to play it, but my goodness did I try. I tried to learn so bad.
Nice. Is that my spaghetti?
Spaghetti?
You're gonna taste it. No, it's good. Thank you. I just got my food, so if you hear me chilling.
Yum. What why isn't Max
I just
joining the
someone said,
call? I invited
"Bro,
you,
join. We
Max.
invited you, bro. Let me invite him. He's not in the waiting room."
I already invited him. Max.
Bro, and join the call. You wanted this.
I'm texting him. Hang on.
Oh, they're not from the US, that's why. Okay. Someone said we just joined. What are we talking about? We're talking about Cracker Barrel. Fun fact, I met him at Cracker Barrel because they have a Cracker Barrel at Disney, and
Yeah,
we thought that it was dumb to meet at the park, so we just met at Cracker Barrel.
that's fair.
Cracker Barrel is full of amazing memories.
Max said he knows. Why aren't you joining? Oh, he said send it again.
And
Oh
why
my
are you
goodness.
accepting the
Hang on.
invite? Like, bro.
Hang on. Hang on. Oh my goodness, leave.
Please join.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
Finally, he's in the waiting room.
Oh, he's in the room?
Yeah, I'm
Oh my
accepting
god,
him.
he's here.
I think he's in.
Yes, Max, you're here. You're here.
Hello?
Took
Hello?
you long
It
enough.
took so long to get this to work.
Welcome to
Ah,
These Nuts, the sequel.
That was horrible. I had to I went and I forgot my password, so I got my password reset, and then I went back to put it in, and then it was like, oh, actually, you gotta go back to your email to like put in a code to verify that you're you. Then I had to do that, and then I had to. It was horrible. It took me like 5 minutes.
dude.
You wanted to join so you could talk about Waffle House?
Yes. So A, Cracker Barrel's busting for real, for real. Okay. That's all.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel bussin'. They got good
It
chicken.
really
It
is.
really do be. That I remember my literally in my pantry in my house would just always have the little like Cracker Barrel like syrup
Syrup?
bottles.
Yeah.
Dude, that syrup was so freaking
Yes,
good
the
because
syrup
warmed
bottles.
it up and it went like doo 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 as you just like poured it out.
Yes, yes, exactly.
No, my house
And
has
then
Cracker Barrel syrup. It's so good.
but yeah, also the store is also really sick. Um yeah, and there's also like the little peg game, remember? Like you jump it and you try to like get all of them. That was a
Oh
good one
yeah,
too.
that one. I still
Um,
play it. I've never won.
I think the closest I've gotten is like 2.
I've gotten 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, big brain. But yeah, Waffle House. Waffle House is a magical place. I have not had a single bad experience in Waffle House.
Honestly.
What about the
And
fights?
yeah, you were. Oh, I haven't witnessed fight. I witnessed something close. I'll get to that in a second. But I um legit. You're talking about the Waffle House index. It's like a national.
Yeah, the Waffle House index.
Like a national measurement for how bad a situation is. Because like literally, it's like green, it's fine. Yellow, maybe the power's out, but
They still serve
they're
food.
still serving food. Red,
And then
the
red
Waffle
means
House
that they're not open.
is gone. Like
It's just
the
gone.
foundation is just there's nothing but foundation left, you know.
There was like a picture of like a Waffle House after like a big hurricane, and it was still open, and there were still
Oh,
people
yeah.
eating. There were no
Like-
walls. There was nothing. It was
Literally-
still under the yellow.
Literally, Waffle House
Out
will
in the
withstand
elements.
like so many things. Like if you know it's only really bad if Waffle House is closed.
Yeah, I find that so hilarious.
And on, like,
The last time
Valentine's
I went to
Day-
Waffle House,
Let me
On
search up.
Valentine's
I think
Day,
the
they
picture
make
was
it
on
all, like,
Wikipedia of the Waffle House
fancy.
index. They have like an entire Wikipedia page about the Waffle House index.
it's so good.
It's an informal metric name after the ubiquitous southern U.S. restaurant chain Waffle House that's known for its 24-hour, 365-day service. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you guys. I'm gonna send it to you guys. This is a Waffle House.
It's so
This
good.
is
Okay.
a Waffle House that's under yellow code, which means it's still serving. It's
Where are you
still
sending it?
running. I'm gonna send it to you, and then you could send it. You could put it on stream or something.
Oh
This
yeah.
is a
we can
Waffle
do
House
that.
that's under yellow code. This is a Waffle House under yellow code, which means it's still serving. It's still open. It's still open. It's
It's like it's literally
it's
just
still
chairs.
It's amazing. Man,
That's
they really
so funny.
renovated. It's very open air.
it's, it's just it's still open and it still serves food.
Oh, I love Waffle House.
Magic.
So it says that that was a Waffle House. On the wiki, it says that's a Waffle House in Mississippi after Hurricane Katrina.
Hurricane Katrina, more like
It's like you'll die before
Hurricane
you stop serving
Tortilla.
Okay,
lunch.
tortilla.
I had a whole talk at work yesterday about like how our generation is just like our whole thing that we'll have is just that we know vines. We know all the vines. We use them to communicate. Me and my
We
coworkers are just
communicate
like
in memes
quoting it the whole time.
IRL.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great.
In the description, there's a quote from some guy named Craig, and it says, "If you get there and the Waffle House is closed, that's really bad."
Yeah, there's that. Oh, I forgot to give him pockets again. I swear. I literally went to go look up a reference of Disco Bear, and I was like, oh man, he has pockets. I should probably add that, and then I didn't.
Okay, yeah. It says there's the green, it means full, it has the full menu, the restaurant has power, there's no damage or there's very little damage. Yellow means that they have a limited menu, there's no power, or their power's on a generator and the food supplies are running low. Red is the restaurant's closed. It indicates severe damage, flooding, or there's just no restaurant at all.
It's so good.
It is completely gone, wiped off the face of the earth.
What do you mean? Wait,
Reduced atoms.
there's a Big Mac index?
Big Mac?
What about me?
Huh.
There's a Big Mac index. The index compares the relative price worldwide to purchase a Big Mac and a hamburger sold at McDonald's. So
Weird.
it's just a price difference between a Big Mac and a quarter pounder.
You said like across the world, like at any location, basically?
Why?
Yeah.
People in the chat are dissing Waffle House. No, it's so
Waffle House is
Why are
good.
you
amazing.
dissing Waffle House? I've never been there. I've never eaten there, but I know
Have
that
you ever
Waffle House
ordered a
slaps from what
chocolate
I've heard.
waffle and they just give you a waffle with
I
a
will
bunch of
not
chocolate
stand for this
chips
Waffle
on
House
top?
slander. Literally, like, I just every time I've gone, I've gotten the all-star meal, and it's like $11 for like a whole freaking banquet. It's amazing.
It's so good.
And
I've gotten
bonus,
bullied
I've
because
never.
I eat at Burger King.
Ew.
Ew.
Burger King.
Ew.
Let me
family-
tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. They have Coke Icy. That's the only reason I go.
I've literally never eaten at Burger King because my parents are like, it's disgusting. Don't
Who's-
do it.
Your double,
In the
triple
chat-
Whopper flavor.
who in the chat is dissing Arby's? What's wrong with Arby's?
My day.
Someone's
No,
dissing
stop
Arby's.
saying
Lettuce,
it.
mayo,
Okay.
pickle, ketchup. It's okay if I don't want
Whopper.
that.
Number 15.
That's not even
Burger
that's not even a
King
good
foot
one.
lettuce.
Bacon, Whopper and
The
Whopper
The
my
last thing you
way.
want is some
At BK, have it your way.
You're not even sponsored by them. Stop.
Number 15. Burger King
Burger
foot
King
lettuce.
foot lettuce.
The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot
Is someone
fungus.
else's foot fungus. But as it turns out, that might be what you get.
That might be what you get.
Someone's dissing Arby's. I don't know what Arby's did to you, but Arby's slaps.
The fries are good. That's about it.
They have good chicken. I judge places based on their chicken. Anyway, back to the Big Mac index.
I like the Euros.
US is fourth highest on the Big Mac index. You can get a Big Mac for $5.
Yo.
$5.
In Switzerland, you can get a Big Mac for in USD $7.
Oh my
Why
gosh,
do
I
we
just
have
realized that
25 notifications on Toy House?
My chat on screen is not showing. Why is the chat disabled? No.
I didn't know if that was like on purpose. I never told you. I
Dude.
noticed it.
Oh, I forgot it was there, dude. What? What?
Whopper, whopper,
Man,
whopper,
I don't know what
whopper.
to do about that.
Onion double,
Whatever.
triple, whopper.
I'll hide the chat then, so that it's less. Whatever. I'll figure out how to fix that later.
Oh, also, hi heartbeat. We haven't
Hi.
like talked with like words in like forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did Goose go? Goose.
Hmm.
Hey. Oh. She did the pretty kitty stretch.
Hola, abuela.
I love
Sí,
the
yo estoy
kitty.
comiendo aquí. Yo sé, abuela, yo no soy un bebé.
La
Yo sé.
biblioteca.
Oh. Why'd you just say the library in Spanish?
We were joking at my work yesterday, speaking Spanish and German and whatnot, and I was just like, "Oh, ¿dónde está la biblioteca?" And one of the guys is like actually responding because there is a library like right down the block. I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot there is a library here."
I was speaking Spanish because my grandma came in and I'm in my uncle's like office and I was just eating my spaghetti in his office and she's like, "You don't have a napkin?"
Oh, mijo.
Gracias, abuela.
Man, I
Yo voy
hate
a
Disco
comer
Bear.
rápido. ¿Qué? Yo sé, yo sé, yo sé. ¿Tú puedes cerrar la puerta, por favor?
Dankeschön,
Gracias.
Oma.
What?
Dude.
I
I
said
don't
thank you,
wait,
Grandma, but in German.
Auf Deutsch.
Auf Deutsch. Guess what I found out? I found out what Spanish is in German.
what?
Isn't it like Spanish?
Spanish.
I thought I had a different pronunciation.
It's like an SCH at the end.
Spanish.
Yeah, it's
Spanish. I think one of my favorite German word thingies that I've learned is that saying like pork, poultry, or like beef. It's so for pork, instead of just like a word for pork, it's Schweinefleisch, which is pig flesh.
Yeah,
and
pig
then
flesh.
for like beef, you got like Rindfleisch, which is cow flesh. And then I forgot what chicken is.
Look at it.
Oh, I
Okay,
think it's
look at this dude. Look at this dude. It's not going to show up on the screen.
looking. Hold
I
on.
should share my screen.
I know
Yo,
a
he's
couple.
busting it down.
Yo, he's boogieing.
He's buggy. I'm going to have to end the stream.
Ah,
I know
ah.
like a couple German words, but like only because they're funny. I know Krankenhaus. I know Krankenwagen.
Krankenwagen.
I know
Poop
anti-baby
and
pillen.
Why did that make you laugh?
Dude, my German teacher hated that so much.
I know.
Because I went.
I know anti-baby pillen, and I know Naturwissenschaft, whatever that
Want to
was.
know one of my favorite German words?
What?
It's the word for gloves, which is Handschuhe, which just means hand shoes.
Oh yeah, hand shoes.
I do got it in the stream though.
Oh, why?
Because I wanted to stream until 4. Now it's over.
Womp womp.
No. Can we
Okay.
still stay
It's
on
okay.
call though?
I don't know. Because it is Easter, so like
Oh.
busy.
True. I just wanted to come in and talk about
Waffle
the
House.
merits of Waffle House.
Wait,
The Waffle House
Speaking of
Index.
praise.
Damn.
Waffle House Index.
Guys, if I tell
Yeah.
you guys I'm out
Yeah.
red in Waffle House Index, I need you guys to call the ambulance.
Alright.
I was thinking.
All
we
right,
should
I'm about to
we should
end.
totally do like a whiteboard stream at some point.
All right. Bye,
Okay.
everyone.
And one last
Bye.
boogie. One last boogie. Whoa, whoa,
One last
whoa,
Let's go.
boogie.
whoa,
Look at him
whoa.
go.
Busting it down. Okay. All right. Now
Yo.
I'm gonna actually
Wall
end this.
busted. No, bye guys.
Okay. End stream. Any last words?
The Nile's the river
Goodbye.
in Egypt.
All right.
Water.